The National Weather Service did issue several urgent warnings starting shortly after 1 a.m. Friday. When you issue a warning like that in the middle of the night, how are people supposed to get those warnings? What is supposed to happen?
Elizabeth, in the past several years, the National Weather Service worked with the Federal Emergency Management Agency to launch the idea and the concept, the system of the wireless emergency alerts system that taps into people's cell phones. And whether they have a weather app, we always encourage people to have the AccuWeather app, or even if they don't, some of the highest level warnings, flash flood warnings, tornado warnings, and severe thunderstorm warnings will be triggered by that. The same type of thing that often triggers some Amber Alerts. Sometimes people will get them on their phones. So they are intended to wake people up, and the phones are constructed and built, and the software is developed to make that a very loud alert.
Right, but none of those little girls, had phones. That was the camp rule: no phones, no iPads. Right. And even adults in that area who had phones were reporting they had spotty service. So nobody was getting the warnings that the National Weather Service was putting out.
That's absolutely true. And these are very difficult conversations and problems. I think at some point, you know, and this is not looking back, but looking ahead to how people can prevent this from happening again. Local emergency management has to be on the same page with, you know, you have 750 children in the care of a camp. And if you're a camp organizer and you don't have access to that, NOAA weather radios, they've been around for a long time, and they are receiving their signal independent of cell service. And those are designed to pick up you know, a signal through radio waves to alert people. And they are still very, very relevant and helpful. But also in other cases, you may need to make sure that there are sirens or something like that in a special case like this, where you have rural areas and many people living at the water's edge for a short period of time. And we're already hearing from the Lieutenant Governor of Texas that he wants those sirens put up by this time next summer. But the National Weather Service did put out that first warning shortly after 1 a.m. Then we had a 4:03 a.m. warning about an hour before the river burst from its banks and began flooding these areas with this wall of water. Another alert then went out at 5:34 a.m. So there were several alerts that were pushed out by the National Weather Service. Could those warnings have come any earlier, or is this just something you only see as it happens? We often preach watches and warnings, and back the previous day at 4:29 a.m., 24 hours before the flooding developed, our team at AccuWeather issued a flash flood threat. And we have clients that receive SkyGuard alerts, people who have the AccuWeather Premium Plus app. But the National Weather Service at 1:18 p.m., this is Thursday, July 3rd, in the early afternoon, they issued a flash flood watch. That's a heads up that if you're a decision maker, if you're responsible for the well-being of others, you need to basically stay very closely tied to the weather through that entire watch. And then it was 12:44 when our first SkyGuard flash flood warning went out. And then at 1:14 a.m., 3 hours plus before the worst of the flash flooding developed. And it was too late at 4:30. 1:14 a.m., that's enough time to respond. These are unpopular, tough decisions to try to evacuate in the middle of the night when many children are sleeping. Again, you have to stay in touch. And super quick, Geoff, this area is known as Flash Flood Alley. We've heard there have been several warnings that have been put out just in the last couple of days as rescuers are trying so hard to recover those who are still missing. What are the chances of floods still yet to come in this area? Over the next few days, it's very unlikely that we'd see anything of the magnitude that we just experienced, and there will be spotty thunderstorms around tomorrow. You can see on the right-hand side of your screen, there are flash flood warnings well west of this area right now. Okay. In general, Wednesday is the next day that we're concerned about slow-moving thunderstorms drifting through this area of greater magnitude, and the ground's saturated. So, Elizabeth, it's going to take very little additional rain to cause more flash flooding, and that'll be a complication. All right, Geoff Cornish with the National Weather, with AccuWeather. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.